Snoopy the Tool Addict here. Guess what? We got a flipper we're working on today. We got a 2002 Honda. We're going to do a little work on. We got a P1362 code on it. We went in and checked it. The cam sensor, TDC sensor, #1 pulse signal. Got it on the launch Diagun X431 here. Took a little bit, and you know, it's slower than molasses in January trying to get these Hondas, Honda Rays, Hondaroos, these China cars. I'll just call them China cars. Getting them fixed. So this is my vehicle now, and customer didn't want it. They didn't want to fix it. Thought it was too much money. Whatever. But give you a little quick look here and see what show you what's going on here. So I'm gonna. It's not a real crazy fix, but get you down here and see if we can get in here. Show you here on the light. So down here, got this rubber plug. That little donger right there. That's where your TDC or your cam sensor is, and we're gonna pull that out. And what we got to do is we're gonna rip this valve cover off, and because it sets the lip of it right there. See where that lip sets? Across underneath this air conditioning hose. That sets on top of the timing cover, which means I got to rip all that off. So we're gonna do a video on it. Give you guys a little repair. Calls for about two-ish hours or so labor time to do it. I don't think it's going to take that long. This is pretty, I'd say this is level C on the scale of fixing, but figured I got the shops, nobody's around today, so we give her a holler and go after it for you. Holla! Holla! Nice sunny day here in Iowa. We got a lot of good weather, so everybody's feeling good. So we're going to do a video for you. Come along with me and we'll check her out. All right, so we're going to start ripping this bad boy apart. Come on. Don't be. Oh, we're going to have to break out the ratchets here. Looks like that guy wants to be tough with it. Tough guy, huh? Tough guy. Oops. Looks like we dropped their nuts. We dropped a couple of these nuts. Let's see here. Get a screwdriver. Find where that nut went here. Get ourselves a screwdriver and get this plastic piece off. Hopefully you guys enjoy this little tutorial on taking this bad dad off. I'm gonna throw that up there. Let me get a magnet. Grab a magnet out of here. We use the brand new Mac 1/4-inch locking flex head. We'll give her a shot. Gotta run over and grab an extension now. Probably won't need an extension. We use the old Blue Point magnets. Break that bad boy. He's a stubborn sucker. Stubborn little fella. Gotta get the right socket too. Got an 11mm. Come on, fella. Get yourself in the ball game here. This is my go-to unit here. I love this guy. Got to take all this jazz off here. We got a new set of Felpro gaskets we're putting on. So, get that little fella right. Uh-oh. Got to put it all the way down there, guy. You're going to strip out your nut. Gonna strip them out. Need to get my tray all expanded out here so I don't spill my nuts. Hate when that happens. You love it when that happens? Kevin's over there working on an Audi. He's loving life. Get that guy out of the way. Probably not the most exciting repair you guys have seen this week, but you know, it is what it is. Feel some oil, there's some oil leaking up here. Give a little pry onto these guys. There's some oil leaking out of the. Got some oil leaking out of the plug or the deals here. Unsnap these guys. Oh yeah, baby. Come on, fella. Don't fight it. You know you like it. That one ain't got no oil on them. I should probably mark these, shouldn't I? Let me get a little marker out of my toolbox. We're gonna put a mark on them, just for good measure. No specific order. I'm just gonna put them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. No rhyme reason. There's no oil on that one. No oil on that one. Wonder why there's so much oil in the plug there. That's odd. Still didn't pick my nut up down there yet. Why didn't you guys tell me to pick my nut up?
Got bad tube seals?
Huh?
Got bad tube seals?
Yeah. No, it's not. They're not. It just had oil up underneath them.
On the coil?
Yeah, well, just had it on that one. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
just a little smidge.
That's the valve cover gasket itself. There's tube seals.
No, I think it's coming off of here. It might have came off of this seal. See that? See how those are?
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the coil patch.
No, I thought it was, but I think it came off of this one right here. Came off the little feller. Came off the little guy. Alrighty. Get all these here. Get all these little fellows out of here. All these little 10 millimeters. I'm not gonna bore you guys. We'll just we'll come back here. We'll get all these out, and I'll come back. All right, so we got the valve cover off, and looks like this thing's probably had a valve cover replacement. The seals look really good in here, so I'm not even gonna be worried about them. But this valve cover, I don't even think it's been that old. We got a new one for it anyhow. We're gonna take this timing cover off, get that unplugged there. Got 2 of the bolts off. Get those out of here, and see what we got going on in here. I seen there's a lot of screws. Somebody's been in here not too long ago. She's got some RBT. They RBT'd the shiitake mushroom around here. So the next process is we got to get this plug unplugged. Reach in here with the old pocket pry bar, and we'll unsnap this plug. Oh boy, I can get my digits in there. That's probably the hardest part of this whole job. Getting your fingers in there. There we go. Little fella ain't no match for me. So then we'll pop this here out. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure what they were thinking. Put that back there. Look at that mess, fellas. Don't put that much on. I don't know why that's there. Don't know what the deal is, but that is a massive amount of RBT. I don't know why anybody would RBT the timing cover. I mean, she's giving me fits everywhere. All right. So next thing is the sensors down in there. See you guys. See that sensor right down in there? Right there. That's what we're gonna pull out of there. Put in the new one. Tie it up, button it all up, and we'll put it back together. Give you a quick tool cart tour. Right here's our sensor. Get this guy knocked out real quick. We've got about a total of 15 minutes in this job so far, so we're doing pretty good. Now the biggest thing is you don't want to drop that nut because it's going to go in that bowl. So that's where these guys come in handy. See if we can get that. Look at that. Magnetic sockets. Who would have known? Old Grandpappy would have been happy to see those things, huh? Would have saved him a lot of trouble. So I ohm tested this sensor, and she didn't have the resistance required. This is the new one we got. We're gonna slap this bad dad in. Call her a day. Wait a second here. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're gonna slap this bad dad in, and we're gonna call it a day. So we'll put her back on. Got to reverse this miserable machine here. There we go. I'll probably just finger tighten this guy for right now. Got to get that set up in there right. My big fingers are not made for jobs like this, but I manage. It's all about the tools some days, guys. They're the real stars sometimes. In this situation, 100% the star. Oh. Get that little fella in there right. Set down in there. And tighten it up. That'll do her. Now we're going to reverse the process, and I'm going to give it a hand tighten just for good measure. I'll tell you what, these magnetic, you can't beat those. That is amazing. Make sure we got proper clearance in there. Looks like we do. I was a little bit concerned after I seen this. I was actually a little bit concerned that we got some of the smooth off of this valve cover were getting involved into this. So it doesn't look like to be the case. I don't see anything in there that would be interfering. So that cam gear, you know, I wasn't getting any signal from it. I didn't have any. Once it gets hot, it was dead. Once it went into open loop, the car would fall flat on its face, obviously. So it wasn't getting a cam signal, and I was worried. I've heard people say something about the cams walk on them, but I don't think that's the case on this neither. The car just had a timing belt replaced right here. That was a good indication that the timing belt wasn't bad, and I told the customer that, but I said it's a $75 diagnostic fee if you don't want to fix it, and then if you want to fix it, I don't charge a diagnostic fee, but it is what it is. So anyways, folks, I'm going to reverse the process. We'll reverse the process, button this up, and then we'll go for a test drive. So hang on. All right, get you set up over here. We're going to spray a little brake clean down here and the old 5/8 super scraper. This is where she shines in situations like this. I'm going to give her a little scrape of the schmooze here. Go around this. Get some of this garbage off here. Get my rag up here. Nice and clean. Nice and clean. Make sure those corners are nice and clean. Tell you what, guys, this one is super handy for a job like this. Not a sponsor of Super Scraper, but you guys know how Super Scrapers are. The Lyles or the Mueller Keps or whoever, they're all derived off of these. These are the original. And I really like this one because it's really nice and long and skinny. And just works like a champ. See if I can get you guys in here real close so you can see this thing. Just look how this thing, and you can drag it. Cleans that all up real nice. Get this knocked out of the way here. Just takes that tarnish right off of it without taking a bunch of material off of it. It's hard to clean it off. Takes a paper towel with it. Not much gasket material on this either, so won't lie. But I really want to get these corners cleaned up and keep that out of the, get this journal cleaned up real good. Wipe that down real good. Looks like they put some RBT on it, whatnot. So I'm just a stickler on that. Don't like a whole lot of extra stuff on it, but see, when you start to get it like this right here, this thing's got a booger in the corner. So this looks like it's old gasket material from what they had. Let's pick this up without dropping it in the engine. See that little flake right there? The other stuff they had on here, just that little booger on the end. So the stuff they had on here was orange. You look on the gasket here, they put orange on the corners. You don't get that stuff cleaned off though, and you got that old booger stuff from the residual gasket on there. I mean, you're really wasting your time. And see, this has got gray and orange RBT in the corner, so it's not gonna seal. It's not gonna seal up there, fella, no matter what you do. So really got to watch that stuff. Keeping it clean in there. This thing's got a whole bugger full. Might have to use the old screwdriver. Get that stuff out of there. So caked in there. There we go. There we go. See, and then there's some orange garbage there. Got a flake of rubber, orange rubber and gray rubber all up in the corner of that. That's what's going to cause your leaks right there, especially down on that. So no matter how much RBT you put on it, you're going to have the same amount, back in there. Anyways, we'll get this put back together. I'll show you when we get this valve cover ready. Nothing to really watch here. Watch me prep this. Just thought I'd show you guys a little quick deal what I was doing. So we'll be back in a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here. We got everything in place. We got about a total of 45 minutes. Now what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna run everything down. I made sure that these corners were seated down in here. I'm not a good cameraman, so you're gonna have to forgive me. I'm gonna run all these down. I'm gonna run all these bolts down here a little bit. So the torque pattern is gonna be 7.2 foot-pounds torque. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it's back to 6. Let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Let me check here. We gotta look at the diagram on the computer quick. I already forgot. Forgive me. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4. You guys do it. Why didn't you tell me? You were screaming on the camera. I know you were. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not 6. There's only 5. I don't know why I said 6. There's only 5 bolts. Anyways, I'm going to run these down quick so we can get them gingerly tight. And then I'm going to torque them to spec like they're supposed to be. So we're going to run this one down. And then this one down. Come on, fella. Get with the program. Get this little, whoop, magnetic got me. What we got here is we're going to try Kevin's brand new 1/4-inch torque wrench from Gear Wrench. 120 XP. We're gonna nice digital. Run it down to 7.2 foot-pounds. Kevin wanted me to do newton meters. What do you guys think? Should I do foot-pounds or newton meters? Tell me in that comment box what you think. What'd you say, Kevin? The smallest number is the most accurate?
You can see that just when you jump back and forth on the torque wrench when you switch units.
Oh, we blew right past you. 7.2. Alright, there we go. 7.2 foot-pounds. Set that aside there. We're going to torque away. Get her in the right position. Guess I had to hit set. Right, 2. Whoop. Should have ran them down in a little bit tighter. Don't take much. And you want to make sure you get those gaskets set down in that corner really good. That's the biggest problem with these things. This is a nice torque wrench. It goes from blue to green. I went to 7.4 there, but you know, give or take a quarter of a pound. So it goes from blue to green. Then when you get close to your torque spec, it starts to go blinking red, flashing red and green. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then it vibrates when you hit your target. Pretty nice torque wrench, I gotta say. I'm pretty impressed with it. Using the snap-on tech angle all the time. This thing is definitely right there with it. So we can get to the tricky booger now. .22. We hit her. We hit the goal. I gotta switch a bolt around too. I see I messed up. I got this bolt over here. I put it down there. Gotta grab that one out of there. Good Lord. I should have ran them down in there farther. See if you guys can see that. See that flashing green and red? 6, 3, 5. And then it vibrates right when you get to your target goal. So that's kind of nice. I gotta tell you, man, Kevin, that is a nice torque wrench. That is only the second time I've used that. But definitely a dandy. Definitely a dandy. So let's get this bolt out of here. I gotta switch this guy around here. Put the wrong one down there, like a dum-dum. This one right here goes down there. One bolt off. I'm always one bolt off. That's the name of my game. Can't remember it all when you're flying like a bird. See how I do this? Set this bolt down in here. Use the magnet to my advantage. Twist her on there. Now we're gonna go to work. Just give them we'll turn this down to torque setting 1 ugga-dugga. I might go to 2. The 1 is not very stout on this one. It's kind of like, you know. And I already had all these bolts. I pre-set them in there. Make sure I got everything tight back on here. Ah, missed one. Why didn't you guys tell me? You guys sat back there and didn't scream at me. I didn't put the throttle cable assemblies back on. Huh? Say what? Yeah, I do.
That's why we didn't yell at you.
Yeah. Well, these guys should have been yelling at me on the video. Sitting there didn't say a word to me. The throttle cables weren't put in there. Here, I thought I was done. I'm nervous. I'm on film. I know I'm going to get all sorts of criticisms. You did this wrong. You slender. There we go. Now she's good. So that's that. Button her up. We're going to put this back on here. No bolts. That's a good thing. No bolts. Just a magnet and the old sensor. Amazing. Put this cover back on here. We'll fire it up. And take you guys on a test drive. Clean all this mess up. Look at that. She's all tight and right. Tight and right. All right, let's clean all this up and we'll go. We'll get you guys in the car and go for a test drive. Be right back. All right, fellas. We're going to go take this thing for a spin. Old Mikey here. This is my good buddy Mikey. Look at him. He's happy. He is happy. He's a happy camper today. We're getting stuff fixed. We got the codes cleared. It's got an airbag restraint code or something on it. Not going to mess with it. She's got a little bit of a crack in the manifold. We're going to squeeze into this thing. You guys can only imagine what it's like. Ugh! Fitting a guy like me in this. Right, Mike? We'll get this thing, try to get this camera in here some way, somehow. We're just going to give you a quick test drive here. Get her on the road. We'll see how she works. Alright, you guys ready? I got you buckled in. Don't judge the... Whoa! Don't judge the exhaust. Yeah, I'd say she's fixed. Just about got her up to operating temperature. Roll the windows up. The air is ice cold and their brakes work really good. Take her for a spin. Make sure everything's A-okay. She's a little loud. Hopefully you guys can see good. See all right. We're just gonna take her for a little test drive around the city. So hopefully you don't mind looking at me. Here's looking at you, kid. So I'll give you we'll get about 10 minutes on here and I'll bring you back on. We'll check everything out, see how she's running, get it up to operating temperature, you know, all that good stuff. There's a lot of man in this car. A lot of man in this car. Tell you what, they didn't build... you know what, though? For a small car, this thing fits a big guy pretty good. Pretty good. But she's running like a dream now. I think we got her fixed because normally, for the operating temperature... I don't know if you can see that. See if I can get the... See, we're just about in the middle. Try to get that out of your way. We're just about in the middle. And hopefully it didn't... My mic wasn't messing around with you. We're in the middle. I think it's just about up. I let it idle there in the shop. I'll bring it back in. We'll check for oil leaks, but I don't know that you guys really want to sit here and ride around with me, listen to me talk. We're gonna go on a little spin and a little hike, and we'll call her good from there. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Remember, appreciate you. Best subscribers in the world, please. hit that thumbs up if you want to. If you don't want to, hit the thumbs down. Comment down below if you thought that you didn't like this video. First time attempt at a repair video. It took a little bit of getting some cooperation. When you got a couple guys that work in a small shop, it's hard. I got really good guys I work with. Mike's a good friend of me. He's a great guy. Kevin's a great guy. And, we just got to, you got people usually coming in and out. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe, ring that bell. And remember, keep your hands dirty and your money clean. Thanks for watching.